Let us talk about Chelsea Football Club today. A lot of things are happening. The international break is coming to an end, and Chelsea are already preparing for the game against Nottingham Forest. The tactical plan is already underway. Enzo Maresca is trying to put the boys, to their paces and trying to get them ready for that game. You all know that Enzo Maresca will not be on the touchline in that game because he was given a one-match suspension and then £8,000 fine for the red card he received against Liverpool. He tried to go and celebrate with the players. I've told you the reason why he did that. Because he said he has never experienced this kind of thing at Chelsea before. Normally, Chelsea concede goal towards the end. Chelsea have not scored winning goal towards the end. And that is why he was, full of emotions. He tried to go and celebrate with the players. And now they've given him one match ban and £8,000, pounds fine. He's going to be out of the game, versus Nottingham Forest. He will be in the stands, meaning that Caballero will be the manager in charge of that game. Enzo Maresca will now have the opportunity to view the team from, fan point of view, and he will be in constant communication with Caballero to instruct or give him advice on players to change or what they need to do better. That's number one. Number two is that the game against Nottingham Forest, Chelsea don't know how to prepare for this game because there are some rumors that Sindaich is going to take over from Ange Postecoglou. Marianaki is considering sacking Ange Postecoglou in less than a month or a month plus. And this is crazy. Meaning that if he sack him, he wants to replace him with Sindaich. You see what I'm telling you? He moved from Nuno Espirito Santo, playing very well, to Ange Postecoglou because he felt that they want to go and play attacking football. Now he sees that they are now fighting for relegation. He wants to go and get Sindaich to save the season because now it's no longer about trying to, it's just not to relegate. It's crazy. So now Chelsea are now thinking, how will they prepare? Will he be against Sindaich? Will he be against, Ange Postecoglou? Postecoglou plays attacking football. Sindaich, you know what he can be able to do. So it's very, very difficult for Chelsea to prepare for this game. But Chelsea are trying to do their best to prepare. Then on Dario Esugo, there are reports that Dario Esugo will be out until January. This guy came into Chelsea, and in some of the games, I think one or two games he played very well, was very close to, moving forward. Now, Dario Sugo is going to be out until January. This is a huge blow. Prayers for all Chelsea fans. We should all be praying for Caicedo to remain fit. He doesn't have a replacement right now. He can't even be rested. If Caicedo is injured, it's a big problem for Chelsea. Hopefully, Caicedo can remain fit till Esugo comes back so that Esugo can give him a bit of rest for him to be able to, recover his body and keep fit for the rest of the season. On Cole Palmer is going to miss the games from now until November. Cole Palmer is stated to come back in November. And I looked at the games he will miss. He will miss the game, Nottingham Forest, of course, this weekend. Miss the game against Sunderland, miss the game versus Ajax at home, Champions League versus Ajax at home. Miss the game, versus Wolverhampton Wanderers. That is in the Carabao Cup. I think this is not too bad, Chelsea fans. This is not too bad. Nottingham Forest, Sunderland is the one that is kind of difficult because they're a difficult side to play against. So apart from that, Ajax at home, Wolves, I think Chelsea will not be missing him so much. Now it's about who will step up. Is Enzo Fernandez fit? Because I'm seeing reports that Estava Williams can be played in Cole Palmer's position. I think Estava Williams is still a bit raw. He's not yet refined. Asking him to take up that Cole Palmer position, it's difficult. He's still learning the ropes of the game or the way Chelsea wants to play. If you watch the game he played against Liverpool, he was brought in as a winger. He did his job. Asking him to play in that center, sometimes tactical awareness or being able to rotate, he's still adapting to that environment. I believe Enzo Fernandez should be fit for Chelsea to be able to go through these games because you can't have Enzo Fernandez out, then Cole Palmer out, and all these players. And then finally, hopefully, the lab can be able to return also towards the end of November, and Chelsea can be able to have him to help the team again. João Pedro and Caicedo rested and trained very well. Garnacho, all these players, they are in the squad. They rested and they didn't play for the national team. So we should be expecting them to go all out against Nottingham Forest. The game versus Nottingham Forest will be very difficult. Don't take it for granted. That game will be tough because they still have, their top players, Odoi, they have, Chris Wood, they have all these players, Gibbs White, they are still there. So expect this game to be a cracker, but I believe Chelsea should be able to come out from that game with the 3 points. Even though after the international break, you don't know what to expect. The game's always somehow, and this is the reality. Let me know what to think in the comment section about what is happening at Chelsea. Remember,